Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for subscribing. That helps me out a lot. And this is what your spinnerbait is going to look like coming right out of the pack. Most bait manufacturers put a big willow leaf on there, small Colorado. And unfortunately, that's a blade combination I'm not going to throw until the water gets above 70 degrees. So right now, we are in the winter, pre-spawn. It is all about a single Colorado blade for a couple different reasons. I want a bait that I can reel slow and I can keep it close to the bottom. Now, most of those big fish, when they come out of deep water, they gotta stay tucked to the bottom. You know, they're full of eggs. They gotta keep those eggs near the warmest part of the lake. So they are gonna be right near the bottom. I want not too much blade to where it's gonna be pulling it off the bottom, so that single blade works really well, and those fish are feeding through their lateral line, so that Colorado blade is gonna give it plenty of vibration. Now, once that water gets above 60 degrees, that's when they really start locking on cover. You know, they're thinking about spawning. And that double Colorado blade, because I still want some vibration, is great because you can bang it off of stumps, you can fish it around dock posts, bang it off of trees. The water column becomes a lot more important because I need to keep that bait from getting stuck and still hit those targets to get that reaction strike. Now, when the water is cold, all about keeping that bait on the bottom. But now, since it's warmed up, even spawning fish, they want a bait right over the top of their head. You don't want to be, bringing it underneath them. So once that water gets even warmer, now we're talking the post-spawn, 70 degrees. The shad are probably spawning. Those fish are visually feeding. There's so many shad, they don't really have to use their lateral line. They're eating as much as they really want at that time. And you really want to keep your bait as realistic as you possibly can. A white spinnerbait. I'm not throwing the chartreuse anymore. I want a willow leaf because I think that looks the most like shad. I'm not worried at all about vibration, and I'm putting that bait around fish that have already eaten a lot. So my bait is competing with those shad. But that's pretty much it this time of year when it comes to spinnerbaits. It's really not as complicated as everyone wants to make it out to be with blade combinations. The rounder the blade, the more vibration. The pointier the blade, the more flash. And you can fool around with a bunch of different blade combos. You have the turtleback in the Indiana, but really at the end of the day, you just got to remember round, vibration, pointy, flash, and then fool around with it whatever you want. Keep it in the right water color and the right water temperatures. Good luck to you guys, and I'll see you on the water.